We're live.
All right. Hello, everybody. It's ZZ Panda and Enderpig here. Today we're going to be talking about 2GG Civil War.
So, Civil War started yesterday, correct? Yesterday.
Yesterday.
So it started yesterday with doubles, and today they did singles, finishing with top 30. Top 30 starts tomorrow, as long as
Top 32 starts tomorrow.
top 32 starts tomorrow, and the crew battle, which everybody's gonna be talking about.
Yeah. So we actually had a lot of top talent entering in this tournament. People obviously people from North America, like Larry Lur, Anti, and people like them and like Zero, and actually a lot of Japanese talent such as like Shuton, Kirihara, and Su. So it's just really fun to watch because almost every match just has two really competent players going at it.
But sadly, Zero
Not yet.
knocked out. No.
No, we gotta talk about doubles real quick. No. Okay.
Okay, you guys want to talk about doubles?
That's a little spoiler for later. All right, so for doubles, which happened yesterday, which happened first, which is why we're bringing it up first, MKLeo and Javi actually took it over Zero and Nairo in a really intense Game 5 setting. So that was pretty interesting. In singles, upset, might as well call it 2GG upset saga, for Christ's sake. You want to say what happened? Zero
got fucked.
So yeah, Zero lost to Exax, a Fox player, in pools, to sending him to losers. And then a soul-crushing loss to a ZSS player named Luthai in top 96.
So Zero got fucked like earlier in the bracket. Then he started crying about it on Twitter.
Oh yeah, his Twitter reactions are actually insane. Along with him, Larry, Anti, and MKLeo were all sent to losers, and I think MKLeo was actually eliminated, and they were beaten by Foe, Nico, Meteor, and top 32 begins tomorrow.
So
that's a quick recap of
at 3:43 p.m. on March 25th, 2017. Zero tweeted, "Time to hang the controller for good, lol."
Yeah, that was a bit over dramatic.
Leopard responded with, "Come in game, play a real game without rage."
Yeah, poking fun at the fact that
Zero says, "Should I? What do you honestly think?" And then a bunch of fanboys cry. And then he started crying. This is my favorite one. Sucks.
I wouldn't say crying. It was just really upsetting because he was eliminated really early and he placed, I believe, 48th.
So he says, "Sucks to make something your life every single day, all day, and still be absolutely, completely beyond terrible."
Yeah, I think there was a bit of an over-dramatization.
The best Smash player, or debatably the best Smash player in the world, saying that he's beyond terrible.
It was just a bad day, I think, though. I think he'll bounce back soon, to be honest.
And then at 8:08 p.m., March 25th, once again, he says, "Okay, I feel better now. Geez, that was tough. I don't want to go there again. Lol, thank you."
Yeah. That's all good, though. He'll bounce back.
So,
like if we look at his results, like placing third at Evo, and I believe he won Evo, like Evo 2015, if I'm not mistaken, winning the Smash Series Open, 13th at Smash Con, getting 4th at his own Saga, getting 1st at Big House, and placing 9th at CEO. There's nothing really bad here. I mean, besides this result, but all of these are top 18 placements, and I think
this is the first time he's got,
first time he's placed below top 8 or top
placed
14.
under top 32.
Yeah, top 32. My bad. There you go. Yeah. But I think he just had a bad day, and he'll end up bouncing back in the future. So moving on to the main topic of discussion, we have the long-anticipated crew battle tomorrow.
Crew battle, Ally versus Zero.
Team Ally versus Team Zero, as you've seen all the hashtags on Twitter.
So
you want to break down the sides real quick?
Unfortunately, my boy Salem was not able to make it to the crew battle.
And you've been talking about that all day.
And by that I mean for some reason they chose Pink Fresh over Salem, even though Salem is a superior Bayonetta.
Well, no. You have to remember, Richard. They picked them personally, so they honestly think that that's what they think the best they can do to succeed.
No.
So on Team Zero, we have Zero, obviously, Nairo, MKLeo, Renai, Koma Kiri, Larry Lur, Void, Ansai, Trella, and Foe. Now you might be thinking, these are some of the top talents in North America and Japan.
But
then we go to Team Ally.
We got Ally, Dabuz, Mr. R, Abadongo, Mars, Kameen.
And from here, the list starts to degrade.
Mr. E, Ned, and not Salem.
Are you really that salty about Salem?
Yes. Why didn't they pick Salem?
Well, I think Salem did enter the tournament in Team Zero, but Zero just didn't pick him.
And I don't think having Void and Anti on the same team is a good idea as well.
Why is that?
They got a little beef. Beef.
I think so. Honest right now, looking at the two rosters, who do you think is going to win tomorrow?
Team Zero.
Really? Like, without a doubt?
No, not without a doubt.
But if you had to pick one, it would be Zero.
I am rooting for Team Ally, but y'all know Team Zero's gonna win. Like,
no, I actually have to disagree with that.
Look at the team spread. But
the thing is that Zero is actually 2-2 in crew battles all time, losing to Japan twice, as a matter of fact. And I feel like that's just because they have bad strategy when it comes to picking who goes out first. And I feel like Ally, being under Canada and the world, winning a few of his own crew battles, would know what to do, being the captain of his own team. Now, who do you think a strong starter would be for both of these teams?
I'd say for Ally, they should start with. Now, I know I've changed this every time I said this, but Zonoto and Kamim.
You mean either start with Zonoto or Kamimi?
Yeah.
What about for Team Zero? Who do you think would be a good starter?
I would say Trella or Larry.
You know, I've been thinking about this. I think a great starter for Team Zero would be Renai.
Why?
Because a Villager doesn't really have any. If you look at Team Ally, besides Dabuz, and which I don't think Dabuz is going to be sent out first, just because his versatility in the matchups. He'll be saved for a last counter pick maybe. But Renai doesn't really have any bad matchups besides Rosalina and Luma. If you look at the opposition list, there's not much that he should really be worried about. I feel like Renai is just a really good, solid pick into whatever they might throw out. And with Renai is an incredibly patient player and could really slow down the pace of the crew battle if he plays right. And for Team Ally, in response to that, I think sending out a player like Zonoto or maybe even Mars to keep the because if you look at Team Zero, it's not a really super aggressive team. It's more of like a chill patience team besides like Nairo and Void, of course. But the rest of the team is more of like a patient style. While if you look at Team Ally, we have a lot of really aggressive characters, and I feel like that they need to keep that pace if they want to win. So I think Mars and Zonoto would be a really good pick. But I also see where you come from with Kamim, but I think Mega Man has really specific matchups today that he'll be able to prosper in, and not very many. But when it comes to the weakest links, who do you think those are?
I'd say Foe, maybe.
Yeah, well, the thing about Foe is that he hasn't played. Didn't he take a break for a few months, I believe?
Yeah.
What about Team Ally? What are your opinions on the weakest link there?
Say Pink Fresh.
You and Pink Fresh. I actually think, I don't really think there is weak links on Team Ally. He has people think Team Zero has more talent than Team Ally, but Team Ally is not a bad team. If you actually look at the players, they all have decent results, and they have notable wins on almost each and every one of them. Like, it's not a bad team. It's just that Team Zero's team is objectively better than Team Allies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see for tomorrow. I'd also like. It was kind of a wonder to me to not see Captain Zach on either of these teams.
It was kind of wondering me to not see Salem on any of these
Oh
teams.
my gosh. Why though?
Boy, Zero and Salem have been friends for like fucking forever.
Yeah, but I think all of these other players have closer bonds to Zero than him.
But I think Salem's a better Bayonetta than Pink Fresh.
But it's not about being better. It's about really
It is about being better if you
No,
want to
it's not.
fucking win.
It's not about yeah, but it is about winning. But it's about winning with the right people. The people on Team Ally are representing Ally in this whole battle against Zero.
And okay, speaking of Zero, what did you think about Frostbite Grand Finals?
What about against Zero and who? I don't recall Frostbite Grand Finals.
You don't recall Grand Finals?
No. Who did Zero play in GF for Frostbite? I don't recall.
Rosalina from Japan.
No, that was Frame Perfect 2, which happened last weekend.
Oh,
FPS 2.
was it Frame Perfect? I thought it was
No.
That was no Frostbite was never mind.
Frostbite was almost a month ago.
Oh, yeah. What did you think about Frostbite's crew battle, America versus Japan?
Naro going Bowser. That's what I think about that.
So if we look at how each of the characters that are in this crew battle did against the other characters that are in Civil War, and if we look at them and see how they did in Frostbite, I think Zero has a pretty good matchup against Kamim and Aladango. And I think Naro shouldn't go Bowser.
But after the thing about Zero, I've heard a lot of people have been talking about Zero on Twitter when it comes to the crew battle.
Mm-hmm.
After his momentum of today, I just don't see him doing well tomorrow. At all. I just don't see him as the type of player to bounce back so fast from something as crushing as a loss that close to the beginning of the tournament. And I just really don't see him pulling anything out tomorrow. Your thoughts on that? Yeah. You've seen his tweets, obviously.
What time is the crew battle tomorrow?
What?
I think he can bounce back.
I just don't think he will in time, which is the problem. Well, I do think it will be a very interesting crew battle, though. I don't think it's going to be a landslide, is what I'm trying to say.
I think it's going to be 3 stock, 1 player taken out, 1 by 1. That's the perfect crew battle right there.
Yeah, I honestly think it's going to be down to the wire.
That's what Zero looks like in real.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
That's a real.
All right. Well, should we wrap this up?
Yeah.
I think it would be epic if it was Zero and Ally with the last 3 stocks. I think that would be crazy.
I think it would be epic if Salem was in the crew battle.